Well, good evening and
Hello.
welcome. You are watching Global Girls TV. We're so happy to be here. My name is Marvinetta Woodley Penn, and my co host tonight is.
Ryan Gloucester.
Ryan grew up in Global Girls, and you're going to hear a lot more from Ryan going on. And yes, you will see Shannon also. So, all of Shannon's friends who are watching, stay tuned because Shannon will be joining us shortly. But tonight we have a very great topic. I mean, a very interesting topic, a hot topic. As you may know, this is Domestic Violence Month, and we are having a show about that, dealing with relationship abuse. And the focus is our young people, our youth, because it is happening. You guys might not be aware of it out there, but it is happening a lot more than we care to even imagine, but it is indeed happening. So we want you to get your questions together on relationship abuse and give us a call at 312-738-1060. Now, you are watching a live interactive call-in television program brought to you on CanTV 21. During the next 25 minutes or so, we're going to be chatting, and we hope that you're going to be joining us. We've got some special guests in the audience tonight.
Yes.
In the audience, yeah, we have a huge audience, in case you didn't know. Beyond the TV screen lies a huge audience, just like the Oprah show. But, Ryan, for those people who might not know what Global Girls is all about, why don't you tell them a little bit about who we are and what it is that we do?
Of course.
Yes.
We're a youth performing arts organization. We work with girls ages 6 through 18. We teach them communication, leadership, and life skills, where they investigate their issues and turn them into performing arts pieces through theater and dance. Also, we travel. We have girls who have gone to Ghana, Kenya, Ghana 3 times, Kenya.
Ghana twice.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh, but you know what? I'd love to go back to Ghana. We will
Sure.
definitely go
That'll be
back to
3
Ghana.
times.
That'll be 3 times. So she is projecting what she would like to see and putting it into the
Gotta put-
universe.
exactly.
You got to put that energy out there.
Yes.
Yes.
Kenya, and then we also went to India. We're amazing. We have an after school program. We work with girls there. They're ages 6 through 14, and then we have After School Matters. They are some lovely young people. I'm not that old, but they're really
Young
amazing.
people. But it's all good. It's all good. And you're going to see 2 of the young people from our After School Matters
Yes.
program, because they wanted to come in. They wanted to come on to express the young people's point of view. But before we bring them on, I just have to say also, now Ryan did a great job of talking about what we do, but I think one of the most important things of what we do when we work with our young people is that we provide this safe space.
Oh, yes.
A safe space where young people can talk and say what's in their heart.
Yes,
They can talk about their day. They can talk about what they're going through. They can talk about questions that they have or problems that they have and not be judged.
Exactly.
And feel that they can say whatever is in their heart. And even if they disagree with somebody, it's a safe space to do that.
Right,
Because you can work it out. You know, you can say what you feel. How many of you out there in TV land feel like you have a safe space? Like you can say what's really on your mind? I don't. Except in Global Girls. Because I feel like sometimes if I say what's really in my heart to people, they be like, oh, what's wrong with you? My
What's wrong with
goodness.
that girl?
What's wrong with that girl? Ah, we got to pretend. But in Global Girls, you don't have to pretend. You just say, in fact, some of the things they say kind of shock me. And I'm like, okay. I have to put on my poker face and I have to just say, oh, okay, so why do you feel that way?
Yeah, and it's so amazing because even like girls who were new, because I just went into a school program today and we had a few new girls. We worked with girls last year, but so they were familiar with the program, but we had new girls that came in.
And where was that, Ryan?
Tanner
Elementary School.
Yes.
Now, so just a little segue, just a little advertisement. If you would like Global Girls to bring a program to your school, maybe your teacher or a principal or superintendent, a parent, you can get Global Girls in your school. Give us a call. Give us a call at, see our nice sign, 773-902-2359. Or you can email us at info@globalgirlsinc.org. But Ryan, go on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was talking about the safe space. And I reminded the girls that we sat in a circle and I told them that this was our safe space and whatever is said in this circle will stay in this circle. And one girl, amazing, she shared a personal story about she had lost someone that was really close to her in her family, her mom. And it just amazed me how she was able to to share that, express that with the group. And she hadn't even been in our program. So after the session, I just talked to her and I told her, you know, I'm really glad that she did it. And if there's anything that she ever needs, then I'm here for her. And I know a lot of times that she made a lot of the girls didn't know that had happened to her. So they were able to, you know, embrace her and love her. And that's what we teach our girls, to love each other and to really be there for one another, because they're all the same, you know. They
going through the same thing that girls go through.
Same
the same struggles. I don't care how old you are, how old you are as a woman, or how young you are. We all go through things, and it's so much easier to go through things and manage those things when you have a circle. Circle around you. You know, guys, this not disparaging you at all.
Yeah.
You've got your sports friends, you got your friends that you hang out with here, you hang out with there, you play your games with. But how often do you guys really talk about your feelings?
Indeed.
And you feel safe knowing that you don't have to pretend, that you don't have to carry around this macho or this smart guy or this tough guy or this whatever kind of guy, but you're an individual guy, just you.
Yeah,
just
indeed,
happy to
indeed.
be you. Yes, and people will accept you. That's what Global Girls is all about. Yes. So let's tell them a little bit about what's going on in Global Girls. What's some of the things that are happening? Yes, we got some wonderful stuff happening.
Yes, tomorrow night. Can you say turn up?
Turn up.
Yes. Okay, so we're having our Southside social / karaoke /
Dance.
party and dance
/ cards.
networking /
Fun.
all of that good stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So if you're an adult, 21 and older, please come out to our studio, located on 81st in South Chicago. It is so amazing. We have a ball at our Southside socials. It starts at 7:00.
So much fun.
Oh my God, it's so much fun. Please check us out if you're interested in that. Next, this Saturday, our girls are going to be performing at the Daily Center downtown.
Daily Plaza.
Downtown.
Yeah.
And it's called the International Day of the Girl.
Indeed.
And you'll get a chance to see our girls perform. They are amazing. They will blow you away. If you just, they will blow you away. And we actually
now this is the International Day of the Girl Chicago Rally. Now this was declared by the United Nations, the International Day of the Girl, October 11th. Every year, October 11th is the International Day of the Girl. And this year's focus is no more violence against women. No more violence against women. As you can see, there are some fabulous guest speakers. Fabulous. Now, why don't we get We're gonna switch it up just a little bit, and we're going to come back in just a few minutes. And you know what? If you guys have any questions, I want you guys to feel free to call us. Call us at 773-902-2359. And of course, if you have questions about the show and you'd like to join in this conversation that we're going to be having, please, by all means, call us at 312-738-1060. As you can see, we kind of switched it up a little bit because we have so many people in the studio tonight. So I wanted to bring on Miss Shannon Woods. Carry it away. Take it away, Miss Woods.
So where were we? We were talking about the wonderful events we have coming up. Did we finish the Day of the Girl on?
The Day of the Girl is fabulous, and we'll be
Saturday.
downtown from 10 until 12.
Yes.
Other things going on.
And we talked about Southside Social. And also we have something that we're creating ourselves, and it's called our Seasoned Adults Halloween Dance Party.
Yes.
And that's on October 30th. And that's
for all you seasoned adults.
Yes.
All you seasoned adults. Okay? We're not going to say.
It's your turn to turn up.
It's your turn to turn up.
I love it.
Seasoned adults. So all of you who are like that fabulous age of 60 and over, and you like to still get your groove on, we want you to come out to the Global Studio on the 30th. And just give us a call and talk about it. We're going to have lunch for you. We're going to have entertainment and dancing. We're even going to have a costume
Best costume prize,
raffle. Yes, we are. So come on out and join us. And if you have any questions, of course, you can call 773-902-2359. And Shannon, what is happening next Saturday?
The most awesome thing in the world. Yes. So back in January 2013, Global Girls took 7 young girls from the south side of Chicago to India.
Yes.
Not Indiana.
India.
To India.
The country.
The country. So, and we traveled there for 17 days, and we had a cross-cultural collaboration. And before I finish telling you about that, I feel like our caller is anxious.
Caller, let's do it. Go ahead. You're on the air, caller.
I'm on there.
Yes. Can you
Yes.
turn your television,
Yeah.
turn your TV down, please?
It is. It's all
Okay.
the way down. Hi, my name is
Hey.
Amina,
Hi, Amina.
and I am just so overwhelmed. I was just perusing the channels and was seeing the wonderful exposure that is being given to our young girls, because there's women, especially African American women, we are the leaders, and we have our brothers or husbands or moving heavy lifting the couch, but we are the leaders in the community.
Okay.
And I'm so happy to see that you all are building the mindset of young girls and taking them off the block, because
Oh.
there's some people in Inglewood that has never been downtown. So you all are taking them out of the country, and that is amazing. And may God continue to bless your movement. And if there's anything that you can do or need me for anything, you can look me up. Mina Matthews is my Twitter handle. So thank
Okay.
you guys so much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Amina. And when we
And
come a
also-
calling, don't forget.
Right. And please send us an
We
email.
will.
Yes, at info at
Yes.
globalgirlsinc.org.
Info at Global Girls, and you can just find us online, globalgirlsinc.org for sure. So, Shannon, what is happening for that Saturday?
So next Saturday, Amina, come on down to Chatham Theater, and that is where we are viewing our India documentary. So we get to see ourselves on the big screen, but even better than that, you all get to see what we did over there, and our wonderful young women that we took over there. They had such a bond, and they found out that girls in India have the same issues as girls right here in the United States of America.
Indeed.
So, so come to Chatham Theater October 18th on Saturday
At
at
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. And
Yeah.
if you need more information about that, please
You can
call
call
us.
us at 773-902-2359. And you'll also be able to talk back with the girls. The girls who traveled will be there so that you can have a conversation with them.
Yes.
So that's just a little bit about what's going on, because I really want to get into our hot topic today, because domestic violence has really been in the news. And with the Ray Rice situation, with the NFL, it was in the news with Rihanna and Chris Brown some years ago. Then it kind of went under the cover. But because we do work with girls, and we do work with mothers, we do work with, and we are women, we see it every day on a lot of different levels. We have a caller. But before we get to our caller, please, please, please call in with your comments and questions. We're going to have some young people talking about it from their perspective in a few minutes. Call in to 312-738-1060. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Ivana.
Hi. Can you turn your TV down?
Um,
Ivana, you have to turn your TV down for us just a tad.
Ivana, you have to turn your TV down for us.
Ivana.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your question or comment, Ivana?
I would like to say that the teacher that I had today, she was really great.
Thank you. That was Miss Ryan. You came to our session today.
The two teachers, and they taught me really well.
Oh, Miss Jessica and Miss Ryan. See, that's what it's all about with our girls. Don't tell me about our girls are not
She's
right.
my other sister.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, sweetheart. Thank you so much for calling in. Bye-bye now. Oh, wasn't that sweet? I just love these girls.
Yes.
I love what we do.
Don't
Shannon.
believe what you hear in the news, that there's no hope for us, because that's a fallacy.
A fallacy. And now we're going to show you what a fallacy is, because we have some young ladies that we're going to bring to the stage.
Yes.
Oh, this is our stage right now for the next 10 minutes. We only have about 10 minutes. We need a 2-hour show. 2-hour show.
We do.
So if there are any investors out there who would like to invest in the Global Girl Hour, the Global Girl Show, step forward. Give us a call. Give us a call at 773-902-2359, or visit us online at www.globalgirlsinc.org, or you can always email us at info@globalgirlsinc.org. And now we have changed up yet again. We are just that dynamic. You don't have to be afraid to sit a little closer to me, because I want us to be intimate in this conversation. Yes. can you introduce yourself, sweetheart, and tell
Hey.
the people out there who you are?
Hey, my name is Tiara.
And Tiara, tell us a little bit more. How old are you? What school
I
do you
am-
go to? How'd you get involved with Global Girls?
I am 18 and I go to Dunbar. I got involved in this because I seen a flyer at my school. So, and I signed up and here I am.
Here she is after only 1 week. I mean, come on now. What program can you go to, and in 1 week you are on television
Wow.
stating your case?
This Global Girls.
She's a natural. I love it. So we were talking, and one of the reasons that she's here today is because we were talking about relationship abuse. What do you think is happening that young ladies are engaged in relationships that become abusive?
Young ladies are involved in relationship abuse because they start, I believe they don't know their self-worth. They accept anything from a guy. And we're not supposed to, like as teenagers, we're supposed to know our worth. Our worth is so high. And we're not supposed to accept just any treatment from anyone. We are rubies. And I believe we're supposed to be treated as precious diamonds
Exactly.
of value.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We were talking in the car also about the young girls. How old do girls start calling themselves starting to date these
Oh.
days?
Young girls start dating at around 10, maybe even 9. Like
9 and
really,
10, saying that
yeah.
they have a boyfriend. And have you seen any of them being in relationships that you would call abusive?
Oh yes.
And what forms
The-
might that take?
The young guys, I believe they take up after their dad seeing it in their house, and they treat their girlfriend how the dad treat his woman. And then you notice like this little 10-year-old is getting beat on by her boyfriend, so-called boyfriend.
Oh goodness.
crazy.
Yeah. Why do you think guys think it's okay to do that? I've heard them say things like, "Yeah, "Guy, man, you gotta handle your woman," or
Yep.
you gotta make her do, you gotta make her treat you right, or whatever." What does that come? Where do you think that comes from?
Guys start beating on women because they want to be in control, and that's not how you get the woman to be in control. Like, no, they want to feel like the man in the pants. They want to keep their woman in check, but that's not how you do it.
Now, do you have any friends that you know who might be going through some domestic abuse and some things that might have happened? How did they deal with it? Did they get out of it? Did they talk to anybody?
Yes, I actually know this person, and she was in an abusive relationship for a long time, and she dealt with it for a long time. It got so bad to where she had an abortion. Well, not abortion, like miscarriage. And it was crazy. And that was her last final straw, and she left him.
Was it hard?
Yes, it was hard. She was devastated. She was in major depression.
So how do you think it starts? I mean, when two people call themselves having a relationship, are there signs along the way?
I believe there are signs, but the girl, she just say, "Oh, he doesn't mean it," and they accept it. When you accept things, it starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, oh, she let me do this to her. I can go to the next level, and I could treat her like this, and then she accept that, and then he just grow into abusiveness.
So
And
what
she-
would you say is something that you would advise girls to do if they find themselves in an abusive relationship?
Run. Soon as you see the red flag, run. Just get out of it.
Okay. Well, if you have a question, if you would like to join this conversation, please, 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 it's a hot conversation. It is a needed conversation because if you are living in this world, you know somebody who is going through some kind of abuse. we all know somebody who is going through some type of abuse. It might not be physical, it might be emotional, it might be financial, it might be on the social networks, it might be with the cell phone and texting or calling, it might be just any kind of abuse. But we can be that advocate for those women and for those men to say, look, dude, this is no way for you to behave in a relationship with somebody that you call yourself caring about. So we need the men to call in, not just the women, but the men also. And we'd also like you to call us to continue this conversation after we leave today, because we're going to be going off the air in about 5 minutes. But I have another young lady that I would like to bring on. And why don't see, I've got all these beautiful young ladies tonight. I'm so happy to have all these beautiful young ladies with me and telling their stories, giving their perspective, because, you know, I'm older now and I don't know all the answers. I know a few because I've been around the block a few times, but I like to hear from my young people. So what do you think about this relationship abuse?
I think a relationship abuse is like really bad. Like a man shouldn't beat on a woman. Like we shouldn't have that happening. Like I have a friend that told me about her situation where her boyfriend beat it on her, and she showed me all these bruises on her arms and legs. I'm just like, why would you let why you let that happen? And she was saying like she couldn't run away from it, and I was like, you could if you really wanted to get away from him, because you don't have to just stay there. And I just feel like she just wanted to be with him. I'm like, and I seen him before, like he just be looking so mean and like evil. I'm just like, get away from him.
Is it that easy?
It's not.
Yeah, you know, because we were talking in the car also about that love thing. And we all want to be loved. Everybody wants to feel that dopamine rush that comes up. You know, when you're first in love with somebody, you feel like this is it, and you just want that passion in the first. Because I doubt if he started off being mean, or maybe he did, and maybe she just liked a mean guy. But there was something about him, and until we can walk in her shoes, you know, and really know what's everything that's going on, I just don't know. It's really complicated, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it goes back to love. You know, we talked about that word just a little bit, about the dopamine that comes up, this hormones that you just secrete and you feel all good. Everybody wants that. So how did you learn about love? And a lot of people say that women who are in abusive relationships didn't learn the lessons that they should have learned about love. How did you learn about love?
I learned love from my mom. She taught me love, like, because my mom goes to church and she's a church woman. And she has been in 2 relationships where she was married and it didn't work out, I guess, because of the man. And she told me, like, if I ever end up married, I need to make sure the man is, like, you know, he's taking care of me, taking care of the kids, make sure I'm treated like a princess, make sure that, you know, the kids treated well, and then, you know, don't beat on me, don't do anything he shouldn't be doing. And, like, he should just be a man, not acting like a little kid just want to beat on somebody, because it's not right for a man just to beat on you, and, like, it's not really... It's just weird. It's just not good.
Why? I just don't get it. Are there any men out there who would like to break this down and tell me why men feel the need and they say, okay, well, if a woman's in my face all the time, I got to get her out of my face. And I'm not saying women get up in people's faces. I don't want to get up in anyone's face. Woman, man, dog, child, nobody face. I don't want to get in your face. But still, men and people have to realize that it's just not a good thing to beat up on somebody. Now, I would like to go to the overhead one more time. Oh, we have a caller. Caller, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm calling in about the abuse, especially of young girls.
Yes.
A lot of the abuse is going on, personally, I think, is because they didn't have a relationship with their parents, especially the mother in the home. Either the mother had a man that she wasn't married to or that she was married to that abused her. And that little girl saw that all her life.
Wow.
And so therefore, when she started getting to an age where she date, she think it's normal for a boy to hit you because this is showing love.
Okay.
And it's not true.
Yes.
It's showing disrespect.
Yes.
And by the time she gets to the age where she can date, she have been beaten down so bad by what was going on in the house that she don't even respect herself.
Oh my gosh.
She
Thank
do
you.
anything for a man.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, caller, for that comment. If you would like to carry on this conversation, because we are going to be going off the air soon, if you would like to carry on this conversation, I encourage you to call us at call us. But right now, we have another caller. We're so happy to have a male. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Yes, hey, how you doing? I was
I'm
calling
well.
in about the abuse on women, and I think that these men nowadays are doing this out of insecurity because they're so insecure because they know that their woman is so beautiful and there may be something inside that they're not doing right, and they feel that if they don't like put their feet down or do something spectacular, then that their woman is going to leave them. When they could do it in so many other ways by just loving her, caring for her, just ask her what her needs are. Because if you feel like you have to put your head on a woman, I believe that you should just walk it out, go get you a girlfriend, take you a nice walk,
Yes.
go play a video game or something.
Thank you so much, caller. Oh my God, for that insight. That they're afraid that they're going to leave. Oh my goodness. You know what? We're going to have to continue this conversation after this is over, because this has been such a wonderful, rich conversation. I invite you guys to please call us at 773-902-2359 to continue this. Now, I have brought Ryan back on because in the car, you can come a little closer to me, Ryan. In the car, Ryan made a very good point that I think the audience out there needs to hear. Ryan, you were saying about the young people in the schools these days that we see when we go in.
Okay, yeah. We teach at the schools, and one time we taught girls and guys, and I saw that the guys were a lot more confident than the girls. The girls would shy away from certain things that we asked them to do, or they wouldn't talk at all, or it was just really hard to get them to come out of their shells. And I was saying, I think that comes with what's within themselves, like how they feel about themselves. Some of them may not feel pretty, or some of them may feel like they don't bring anything to the table, or they just don't feel confident. They beat themselves up, and there are probably people at home or their peers beating them up because I was one of those girls that was very just thought that I was not confident. I just thought that my hair could be, I was like, oh, I hate my hair, I hate this about myself. We're dealing with that so much, and these guys, they for one, they get privileges that girls don't get, being able to stay outside longer than girls.
Yeah.
When my cousins, they were always able to go outside, stay outside longer than the girls were, and I thought that was so unfair. So
go to other people's go to other people's houses, work before a girl could work, and then play sports. Now with Title IX or Title 19, of course, girls can play sports now, but you don't have that many girls playing sports, and the competition is not the same kind of competition. Girls compete on a totally different level, and that can really oh my gosh, we are getting the signal that it is time for us to end this. But what Ryan was saying is so important, because unless a girl feels good about herself, until you feel good about yourself, you cannot be in a healthy relationship. You cannot. Doctor, heal thyself. Girls, heal yourself, because you will not allow anybody to treat you like anything less than who you think you are. So let us start today knowing that we are worthy of love, of real love. And I mean the verb love, not the noun, not that tingly feeling, but the verb love. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been a wonderful, wonderful pleasure to be with you guys today. And hopefully you'll join us next week, because we're going to have part 2 of relationship abuse in honor of Domestic Violence Awareness and Prevention Month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to all my guests. It was a wonderful show. So call us. Yay. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.